Hey guys, Stick here, and welcome back to the second episode. And hold on, I forgot to turn down my computer volume, so it's playing out my computer really loud. I like it playing out my computer, just not loud enough to where it's like, hey, you can hear it in my mic. Alright, so Brandon has a story to tell us, and this is part 9, by the way.
I felt bad because I may have brought kids life because I told the story that was true. Someone, a 6th grader saw it, and you know them. They'll spread everything around in like 2 minutes.
Okay, pause. Can you tell him from the beginning?
Okay.
Because he was telling me before we started recording, and I decided, no, tell the audience.
So, I felt bad, because I wrecked this kid's life, kind of.
Kind of. Wait, is it Garrett? Is it Garrett Prince?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was going to give him a cookie, and he said, oh, it's just wrapped up paper. And then Tobias, the kid right next to him, slapped it out of my hand, and I'm like, pick it up, it's a real cookie. I unwrap it, shove it in my mouth, and I'm like, yum, yum, yum.
What?
Yeah, I was angry because I was like, okay, dude, I just tried to give you something. Don't have to be mean about it.
Alright, now can you tell him the first story that you made a big whoop out of?
Okay.
You're allowed to tell it, it's perfectly fine.
Okay,
Because
so,
no one from the school watches, except for me and my friends.
Yeah.
Like you. Frownly. And also the YouTubers.
What happened was, Garrett basically accidentally touched his best friend.
Best friend?
Best friend's girlfriend. And
Oh god, that's...
chest, so to say.
in the boob. It's not...
Yeah.
You don't need to be, silent about it.
Because she shoved him, and he didn't know who it was, he thought it was a guy, and so he turns around and shoves her in the boobs.
Okay.
And, I was standing right there, right behind them, and, I just see it go down, I'm like, okay, the school's going to need to know this. And, 7 6th graders just see it, and I'm like, oh god, it's going around school fast.
So yeah, fun story. So now can I tell a story?
Yeah.
This episode could just be called Story Time or something. It's like Pac-Man Rules Story Time, Part 9. No. Okay, my story is the dumbest thing I've ever done. And, okay, so the school that my little brother goes to, which which is down the street, they have this one area that's used for, the air or oxygen or the air heater or something in the school, and it's outside and it's covered by really tall fences, and at the top is barbed wire. And during the summer, me and my little brother like to go over there and play hide and seek and stuff because it's really big, and we could go around the school and in front of the school and stuff. And so when we do that, I decided a good spot was to be in that fence area. And so, it was really hard to get in there because it wasn't straight just fence. It was like one of those fences with the weird plastic line bar things. And so when I finally got in there, I cut myself, and from the barbed wire thing, but I finally managed to get in there. And, oh yay, all apples! And, the button that's supposed to, yeah, okay. And, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna hide in there. And so I get in there, and I cut myself, and I've just managed to get my way in there. And you gotta hold forward in order to move faster. And what happened was, oh yeah, and by the way, when you press that button, the jump button, you jumps, and when you press this button, it does a kick. So when if you want, you need to hit a box, you need to do that. Alright, just keep playing while I tell the story.
Okay.
So, what happened was, when I got in there, I chilled there waiting for Cole. Cole, my little brother, no one could find me. And I was freaking out because I was just I tried to get out and I couldn't get out. I was freaking out. I finally screamed. I kept screaming Cole until Cole finally found me. And Cole's my little brother, just so it kind of gets that out of the way. And so I'm sitting there freaking out. I finally started calling Cole and screaming Cole. I know it's hard. And finally he found me, and I gave him my phone to call Dad, and he called Dad, and he came over here, and I was stuck in there. And the funny thing is, my dad didn't know where to go, and Cole had to go show where to go, and so I was left there just all alone for 5 minutes. And while I was there, I was crying and freaking out. And so what I did was I went into my iPod and I started playing Jellyfish by Jeffrey Dallas. if you don't know what that is, Google it. It's a really stupid song where it's like jellyfish, bam, 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 jellyfish, bam, 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 no copyright, bam, 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 jellyfish, bam, 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 bam. But yeah, the whole time I'm laughing and stuff, like smiling. That's helping. And finally, my dad came in and helped me get out with like some weird thing, and then yeah, and oh, get the checkpoint. Yeah, you're amazing.
That wasn't so hard. It took me like 6 tries, but it wasn't so hard.
Be quiet.
Oh, dude, figure skating's awesome. And this,
I know. I told you I love this level because it's so
I see
well
why,
developed.
It's really good. It may be an old game, but it's still got some good graphics. Not as good as today's.
Like the Wii U and Xbox 8 and stuff.
Yeah, but
The Wii Y and Xbox 720.
the Wii Y?
No, I just made that up.
Okay, I'll
No,
give you
on this channel and like a Dixie Gamer, and what I like to do a lot, is just name something and then make it a high number. So I'm like the iPhone 7 and stuff like that. And so when I said that a Wii Y, that's why you're like the Wii Y. You're not supposed to question it. You're supposed to know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't know.
This level I really like because it gives you a bunch of 1-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
This level's so generous with the
Get
1-ups.
loaded. They're like, oh, you're going to die in 2 feet. Here's a 1-up.
I know, it's like, oh, you died again? Here's another 1-up.
Here's like 6 1-ups.
It's like they want you to play the game and be tortured, but they don't want you to get a game over. And because so many times I get a game over in games, and once I get like a second game over, I'm just like, I don't really want to play much more. That is kind of
Yeah. I see that. Like, getting game overs is the most frustrating part in games.
especially in some games where you're like, how did I get a game over? This game is so easy. Like I don't know, playing Mario Galaxy.
Like Happy Wheels in some cases. Like, you're just chilling, you're riding.
What?
Like, your head blows up, and you're like, how? How?
Oh yeah, you walk and your head like nicked a corner, boom, your whole body explodes. You stub a toe, the whole car explodes.
You're like, oh, dude, I'm doing really good. Boom. What happened? I don't know.
You're like, whoa, I'm doing good. Boom, whoa, my god, both of my legs are gone. That
I'm
game's...
doing good. Boom. Oh, I guess I'm not doing so good anymore.
Or when you go to land on this victory thing and it turns out like, oh, since your leg broke off, you lost enough blood and then you died. You're like, wait, what? I thought I was alive!
You were. We just made fun of you. Loser.
Oh yeah, where's this victory? When you make it, it's like, death.
It's like, oh, no. Like, instead of saying victory, it says loser. Like, loser.
I hate this game. And it's like, loser, and it shows like a bunch of animated like little like Simpsons guys like.
Is there much time?
What's almost time?
Time for recording. Got 8 minutes. Halfway there's victory.
I'm halfway there.
Oh, God dang it.
What'd
so
you-
hard to say.
What'd you just pop?
I want to say nothing.
I think it was one of my disc cases back there.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
It's so hard for me to sit up and, like,
Why?
because so I just did Taekwondo class.
Oh yeah. Well, scooch over closer to me.
I did like
So,
30, like the
keep
teacher,
going.
Like as soon as we got there, he was like, "Okay, everybody do like 50 push-ups, like 50 sit-ups," and I'm like, "Oh, god dang it!" So you're just sitting there busting them out, like you're like half your arms are like not working anymore. You're just.
Oh, okay.
Let's push this out.
I have a story. It's another story time. So, do you want to know the jerkiest thing a teacher's ever done in the whole school year I've ever had in middle school? So it was, oh my god,
You missed it.
hardcore. So yesterday we had a sub. No, not yesterday. Thursday we had a sub in PE that was he was just kind of jerky, and when we're running, we're supposed to do quick skips, and I really don't like quick skips because my whenever I do that, it kind of hurts my heel or something. So I kind of make it look like I'm doing it, and I kind of just this time I just kind of speed ran, and the teacher saw that I did it wrong, And he's like, how come when I say to go do quick skips, you run? And I'm like, because it hurts my ankle. And he's like, I know, it hurts everyone's ankle. You still need to do your quick skips. And he's talking in some scratchy voice. And the whole time, my main gym teacher's like, and now I'm going to teach your new warm-up. And this is going to blah, 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 blah. As he's teaching us, the teacher's yelling at me. And he's like, show me how you do this one. And the whole time while the teacher's teaching us, the teacher's yelling at me. So when he says go, I don't know what the heck we're doing. And so I kind of wing it, and I come back and he's like, you did it wrong. I'm like, I don't know what he said, you're too busy talking to me. And he's like, oh yeah, well pay attention now. And I turn, he's like, go. I'm like, what? And so the whole time it's just like an infinite loop of the teacher ignoring what I have to say.
Oh, come on.
My turn. This level is not easy.
So,
What?
like, have you ever had a friend Tanya?
Tanya?
Like.
Wait, have I ever had a friend
In
Tanya?
second grade, I said retard on my because someone did something really stupid.
Retard.
And one of my friends that were a twin went immediately to the teacher and said, "Oh, this guy, Brandon said, called someone retard." I'm like, God.
Son of a.
Getting a referral for it too.
Oh, I have a story.
Second grade, and I'm like, you jerks.
I have a story. In 4th grade, there was this girl that's pretty tall, and I don't really care for her. She's not cute. She's not ugly, but I don't really care for her. But she really liked me. And in 4th grade, my teacher used to give out a snack. Like, we were allowed to eat snacks, but most kids brought their own snack. But the kids that didn't, he has a little handful of pretzels that he gives to us. And when we were going there, she didn't get anything, and so she decided, you know what, I'm gonna go. Oh yes! And she's like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some pretzels. And it's like, okay, you go get your pretzels. And when she goes to, man, it's still in ice skate mode. You can't do anything. So you can't open that unless you're like really skilled. Boom. So I know. So listen. So when she went to go grab some pretzels, when she was there. I like how still this ice skate thing. So when she went to go grab some pretzels, now listen, when she went to go grab some pretzels, I went over to her chair and I stood there because she sat really close to me. And so, oh geez, and bananas. And then, so when she left, I stood by her chair and I said, hey, check this out, talking to Sean, I think. And then, okay, and he when she walks over, I go pull the chair out from when she's about to sit down, like everyone's done before, or at least seen, where you pull the chair when they're about to sit down, they fall on their butt. And I did that, and she fell on her butt, and she laughed, and I said, that was funny, wasn't it? And she said, yeah, that's cool. And then she walked over to the teacher and said that Dylan made me fall on my butt, and he said, are you hurt? And she says, no, I'm fine. And then he says, do you need to go to the office? And she said, sure. And so he let her go to the office, and she's there, and this is a really long story, and she made a big whoop, like I straight shot her in the back. She said she had to go to the hospital, and she did a bunch of stuff, and her mom completely just straight went haywire on my mom, and said that my mom's terrible, and my mom's bad at. No, I know, it was just a harmless joke. She laughed, no pain done, and she said that she had she hit her head and when she fell or something, and she almost cracked her skull or something. Even though her head didn't hit the ground, she just straight fell on her butt. And she completely overreacted, and the mom overreacted, and it made a big whoop. I got 2 referrals, and I couldn't go outside with my friends for the rest of that week. And you know what? Something that worse? That happened on the Christmas break day, in elementary school on Friday when it's the last day of Christmas before you go to Christmas break. They always had a little Christmas party, and that was that day. And so she missed her Christmas party, and so did I. It sucked.
Dude, you want to hear something worse? In 1st grade, someone, I just wanted to join a game, and these kids were being jerks.
Just so you know, there's only 45 seconds left in the recording.
The kid threw a bark covered jacket on me, so I couldn't see. So when I pulled it off, I barked my eyes. So I was looking for a place to put my hand, and I socked someone in the eye. And ended up with a black eye. So I ended up with in school suspension. The guy I accidentally punched had to sat in the office for hours. And the guy who threw the jacket on me sat there for an hour. And I'm like, you kidding me? I stayed there for the rest of the day while, oh, they gonna stay there for like a minute.
Okay, dude. Guess what? Look at what level I'm at. You know that pink ghost? That's her boss fight.
Oh, God.
I think we should save it for next episode.
Yep.
Because there's no way I could squeeze it in.
Oh, heck no. It's 45 seconds left.
Oh, jeez. Alright, guys. So, see you in the next episode. We're going to do the pinky boss fight. See ya.